محمد نبينا بنور هدينا من مكة حبيبي نوره سطع المدينة صلى صلاته وتحلى بصفاته يا بخت اللي في ظله ماشي يشفع له في مماته محمد نبينا بنور هدينا
من مكة حبيبي نوره سطع المدينة
صلى صلاته وتحلى بصفاته يا بخت اللي في ظله ماشي يشفع له في مماته
يا إمامنا يا أمين.
Hey guys, so the purpose of making this video was actually I wanted to have a little recap about like how Ramadan has been with school and everything. So yeah, let's get into it. Honestly, Ramadan in school has been extremely exhausted. As you could see, my skin is a little out of place, alhamdulillah. But to be honest, I don't know, like Ramadan in school is really hard to an extent that you can't even explain to people like how it has been. For me, to be honest, I haven't been in this, like, you know, when you're at home, you have like this, you're in this intense state of ibadah, you know, like you pray, you do everything you don't used to do, like you how do I express this, like you have all these du'as that you do, you know, you pray voluntary prayers as well and everything. But Ramadan in school has been so hard for me to the extent that I'm not in that intense state of ibadah, you know. It's awful in a way because I had, you know, planned to make it better, make myself better, be a better Muslim this Ramadan. But you know, with school and everything, it's like when you're praying, whenever you wake up in the morning, you know exactly what you have to do. Like you have class by 8 a.m. and you wake up and it's just a little bit too much, you know. It's just too much. But I was glad I had my friends with me at that time, even though it wasn't as I wanted to be. As you can see now, I'm back at home. I'm back at home, and I'm fasting the rest of the days before Eid and everything, which reminds me there'll be a vlog about Eid as well, hopefully. So anyway, talking about like Ramadan in school, I know that my girlies, the ones in my school, like, you would understand what I mean. Or like when you go back, you know, when you go back to school before Ramadan, we thought it was going to be like, you know, super easy, super, even though our school kind of had this policy of like, you know, from now on we used to have like classes by 8 to 6 p.m. Like why would I go to class by 6 p.m.? It's just too much, you know. So then the VC, you know, he released this circle of like, okay, we need to just, you don't have to be at school, you don't have to be in classes for like 8 to 6. What you have to do is like be at classes by 8 to 4 because of Ramadan. So I appreciate him for doing that, but it's also so very hard as well, because when you have to trek all the way from the hostel and you trek all the way to the classes, if you see the heat, oh my god. Okay, let's talk about the heat in this Ramadan. You know, there is so much heat here in Nigeria, you won't even understand. Honestly, the place I am, even right now at home, to be honest, it's been so hot, alhamdulillah. It's you know, it's very hard. So like talking about like how do you concentrate in class, how do you go to class and concentrate when you have all this heat and all the sun on your head? It's like, you know what, just me like because it's been really hard. But like apart from like my complaining and everything, I would like to say I appreciate, you know, to be honest, I appreciate the men I've met in Ramadan, you know, the students we've met, the students that we're together with, because honestly they are amazing people. The men to be honest, you know, they're amazing. I won't say that. So there was this one time we were going to refill our gas because it kind of like, you know, just finished. just finished, you know, student life, just finished halfway when we were cooking. So me and a friend of mine, we went to kind of refill the gas. When we went there was a lot of line, and I was trying to I've already made the transfer to the cashier and everything, so I was going to get my receipt. But then, you know, I wasn't on the line. I already had their account number, so I wasn't on the line. So I met this guy there. There were a lot of guys, you know, they were complaining. They were like, you know, this is not supposed to be it. You know, all of us are fasting, so there's no how to say, like, you know, ladies first and everything. So when I heard them complaining, I didn't say much. I didn't like try to like justify why I was on the front of the line. So I just left them to their misery, because you know, I don't like stress. If you know me, you know I don't like stress. So this guy, I was on the line, and he saw me. I was really quiet, and me and one of the girls that were there, my friend went to do something else. So he saw me that I was there. He was like, okay, you know what we're going to do? He said, like, you know, this girl has been here for a while. So he was like, what do you want? I was like, you know, I've already made the transfer. I just need the receipt. So he said, okay, what's your name? I said, Aisha Bashir. So, okay. He told the cashier, and the cashier gave me the receipt, and we came back. You know, I was very thankful for him for doing that to me. It's like more so, you know, chivalry exists already. And that's not even part of the, sorry, I thought I heard something. Anyway, that's not part of the chivalry part. So when we finished refilling the gas, and we came to like take the gas to the tricycle. It's a rickshaw. So we went to take the gas to the rickshaw. This guy carried it for us, and he took it there. I was waiting for him, you know, usual typical guys. Awful. It's a stereotype, but I was waiting for him to like say, you know, oh, can I have your number? But what made me so, you know, I appreciate him so much, because he did not ask for my number that time. He did not ask for my friend's number. He did not ask for my number. He was just plain help, because it was a Ramadan, and he was helping. I'm not a damsel in distress. I won't say a damsel in distress, because I wasn't in distress, but like, he was helping a woman, and I appreciate it so much. It was one of the things that made me realize, you know what, the little things that people do for you is the things that kind of like stays in your mind. It's not always just about, you know, like, get money, you know, just here's the money. I can understand money helps a lot, but to be honest, when someone is kind to you, it gives you, it's like, it's always in your head that this person has been kind to me. For instance, there was this one time when I was in level 1. Sorry, did I? Okay, no. So there was this one time when I was in level 1, and a friend of mine, he wasn't a friend, sorry. When I was in level 1, I went for a stroll, like a night stroll. It was a night walk. You know, there was a lot of things on my mind at that time, my friends and everything. So I went for a night walk, and as I was walking, when I was coming back into the campus after my walk, my sandals, because I decided to wear sandals that time. So my sandals, you know, it kind of like I won't say break in half. It was like, you know, one of the straps kind of snapped. So I had to remove the shoe, because, you know, it's not good for you to be walking with one shoe and then the other shoe, it's not really good. So I removed both of my shoes, and I was wearing barefoot into the campus. So I was walking, as I walked into the campus, there was this 2 guys and a lady behind me. And this guy, he came up to me, he was like, what's wrong? I was like, you know what, my sandals, it kind of, you know, snapped in two. He was like, oh, I'm really sorry about that. So he removed his shoe. God, shout out to MJ. You know, he removed his shoes and he gave it to me. When he gave me those shoes, he walked me to my hostel barefoot. I don't know, that was such a sweet thing for him to do. And when we went to my hostel, he waited for me outside the hostel. So I went back into the hostel and got my another shoe to put on. And when I came back, he was still sitting there. This guy, he didn't ask for my number. He didn't ask for, you know, when can we meet, nothing like that, you know, nothing. It was just, he was just helping, plainly helping. And I felt really appreciated so much more. So every single day when someone asked me, what is the nicest thing a person has done to you, it was one of those nicest things that I would always tell people, okay, this is what he has done to me. This was someone that I know, a complete stranger that I knew, he had done this to me. And I asked him for his name. He was like, his name is MJ. That was the last time we had a talk. That was the last time I saw him. I saw him around school though, so we kind of, you know, hello, hi, but it wasn't really much, to be honest. So, to be honest, experiences, back to the experiences in like Ramadan in school. Apart from Ramadan in school, I have come to realize that my creativity in like school, it just, you know, school kind of like snucks out that creativity in me, so I can't even write a word. As you all know, I write books, I write novels, I love writing and everything, but when I'm in school, there's just so much chaos in where you live, the environment. You're with so many people. You have, you know, people are shouting, people are, they have issues. It's like so, it's just so chaotic, to be honest. It's so chaotic in school. I know that some of you guys would like will like understand when I say it's so chaotic. So I've been trying to film a vlog with one of my friends, but when you wake up in the day, you just know you have something to do. It's, for instance, when you wake up, there's just, maybe you don't have class by 8 a.m. But when you wake up, you know, you have all these plans and you have your planner and everything. Guess what? Someone out there, a lecturer, something, he just fixed the class. So you have to like go to class now. So all of those plans that you had is going to be altered because it's going to be a 2-hour class. There's no lower than a 2-hour class. Okay, there is a 1-hour class, but like it's not much. So as I finish my rant this Ramadan, I hope you guys had a blessed Ramadan. I hope you guys are, you know, in that intense state of ibadah, because I can understand. To all of my girlies that are in school, that I left in school, I really love you guys, and I really, really, especially when I see you guys coming out from the mosque, you know, from the mosque and Tarawih. After Tarawih, when you come up from the mosque, you see a lot of women, a lot of them just filing into the hostel after Tarawih. So we've been really strong in Ramadan. We've been really, really strong. And with this heat, to our fathers that go out to work, look for things to give us, look for things to provide, like the money to provide. Shout out to you guys as well, because it's not easy with this heat. To be honest, it's not. I keep complaining about going to lectures, but to the people that are working, our fathers, our mothers, thank you. I don't know what to say. To be honest, we're really helping. So, and to all of my Muslims, all of the Muslims out there in Ramadan, you know, you guys are really trying. You guys are, it's amazing to see the entire ummah in this blessed month praying and fasting and everything. So to all of those, you guys are doing amazing. And remember that whatever you do, Allah is watching you. And whatever you do, Allah rewards you for it. So one of the rituals that I had this Ramadan was actually watching, I've never done this, to be honest, like watching lectures of imams on YouTube. So one of the rituals that I had was actually, when I wake up for like 30 minutes, I watch one of the lectures on YouTube. And to be honest, I started the best Ramadan series this year, which is The Other Side by Imam Omar Suleiman. To be honest, I wanted to give, not a review, I wanted to give my thoughts on this. For me, right now, after watching the series so much, I don't know. It's like I'm in love with death now. You know, it's not like I'm in love with death, but it reminds me, it's like, how can I put this? It's like, you know, like thinking like, you know, death isn't so bad. Death isn't so bad. And all the people that we've missed, all the, you know, our loved ones that has passed away, you know, all the people that we kind of like miss in this life, they're all watching us from the barzakh in this Ramadan series of like The Other Side. To be honest, I don't know. The first thing that came to my mind after like watching a few episodes of the series was death isn't so bad. When you do good, honestly, when you strive to be good, when you pray, when you want to be good, all the martyrs from Palestine, all of them, it isn't so bad, you know, it's not so bad. It's just the journey between it. But so what I had in mind is like, as you're building a future here, as you strive for your goals in this dunya, striving for your goals, you know, I want to have a big house, I want to have like a mansion, I want to have cars, I want to travel the world. I had it in the back of my mind. It's like, also, I want to have a big house there because it's another life. So what would I do? I start taking steps, to be honest. I would start taking steps from now on to have all the good I could have in the barzakh. You know, I would start taking steps, and like knowing now that my mom is watching me, my mom is looking over me, cheering for me forever, whatever good I do, it pushes me to be a good person. It pushes me to, you know, to be kind, to be kinder more, to love people more, to just love life in general, and give as much good as you know, as you want, and like pray for a good death. Pray for a good death, because when you pray for a good death, that's when you reach there, you get the best of it. So just wanted to give my little thought on this new series, and I'm still watching it every single day. So if you haven't started watching The Other Side by Imam Umar Suleiman, please, I highly recommend it. So yeah, well, I hope to see you guys in the Eid vlog. Also, I didn't say thank you enough for all the views that I've been getting, all the views, all the support that I've been getting. And back to the episode of Ramadan. Again, so all of the Muslim Ummah, I hope we see another Ramadan. And for all of the loved ones, our loved one that has passed, you know, I hope their graves are cool for them with this heat and everything. So I hope our graves are cool for them. And I hope we have a blessed Eid. Please remember to celebrate Eid, because usually it's not like I forget to celebrate Eid, but you have a lot of work during the first day of Eid, so I don't usually have my outfits or everything ready. But this time around, I hope I will. So to all of the Muslim Ummah, to all of us, I pray Allah accepts all of our ibadah. I hope whatever dua you make this Ramadan, it's accepted. And just remember, whatever happens to you, as one of my favorite mentors said, whatever happens to you, it happens for your highest good. So have a blessed Eid, have a blessed Ramadan, and I hope we all are alive to witness we are all alive to reach it to Laylatul Qadr. Don't forget to make dua. Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's it. I wanted to rant a little about Ramadan, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.
حبيب مسك الختام طول حياتي، وفي صلاتي بدعى أصلي وراه.